Over 170,000 viewers tuned in on Twitch to see Riot Games go all out for their 10th anniversary by announcing literally everything. After Worlds, Summoner's Rift will be getting its yearly overhaul, and this time, the Elemental Dragons will be reshaping the map in dynamic ways. As players take down Elemental Drakes, one element will eventually dominate the Rift, altering the map for the rest of the game. Infernal will knock down walls and burn brush around the map. Mountain will add new terrain. Ocean will make the brush grow larger and spawn extra honey fruit across the jungle. And Cloud will create wind tunnels that boost movement speed throughout the map. Elder Dragon's buff will now allow players to execute low health targets. In addition, top and bottom lane will be altered slightly to shake up the way players move and interact in skirmishes across those portions of the map. Of course, no celebration stream would be complete without Riot teasing their next champion. This time, it is Senna, Lucian's wife, who has escaped her eternal prison inside Thresh's lantern. Teamfight Tactics, the hit auto battler taking the world by storm, is also undergoing significant changes with the inclusion of seasonal sets, which will rotate out champions and create unique limited-time metagames. The first collection, Rise of the Elements, is set to launch around November 6th.
From the moment we launched TFT, players have been asking for a mobile version of the game. It turns out, you guys actually do have phones.
Teamfight Tactics and a new version of League of Legends called The Wild Rift are both coming to mobile by the end of 2020. Wild Rift is a complete remake of League of Legends from the ground up, tailored to the mobile and console experience. In addition, the Wild Rift will serve as a visual remaster of League of Legends, improving on animations and model fidelity across the board. Riot also announced their next game to be released, the online digital card game, Legends of Runeterra. In Legends of Runeterra, players build powerful decks around iconic champions from League of Legends like Garen, Kalista, and Tryndamere. The game will launch with 6 unique regions, and players will be able to include up to 2 when constructing a deck. Will you combine the deadly power of the Shadow Isles with the icy control of Freljord? That choice is yours. This new card game is similar to others in the genre, in that players will spend mana to play spells and creatures as they attempt to remove 20 health from their opponent's nexus. Where Legends of Runeterra differs is their priority system. Every time a player plays a card, their opponent is given the opportunity to play a card in response. This back and forth nature leads to more interaction between the two players and creates an environment where you're reacting to what they are doing rather than just trying to complete your objective. The game also introduces a mana bank system, where unspent mana each turn will be accumulated up to a maximum of 3, which can only be spent on playing spells. This addition adds a lot of versatility and makes the gameplay a lot more dynamic. And in a welcome departure from what has become a staple of the genre, Legends of Runeterra has moved away from the random card pack monetization model. Instead, players can choose exactly what card they want to unlock next, allowing them to directly work towards creating the deck they want. The reveals didn't stop at a new card game. Riot unveiled the first footage for their new fighting game, codenamed Project L. Project L is going to be a 2.5D fighter that will utilize 3D models and animations, but all combat will exist within the 2D plane. Riot also unveiled a new tactical FPS game set on a near-future Earth, codenamed Project A. And because Riot didn't announce enough games, they also showcased an action RPG game codenamed Project F. And to round out the extraordinary announcements, Riot revealed they are producing an animated series set in the world of Runeterra. The series is called Arcane and will tell the origin stories of Jinx and Vi as they navigate the opulent streets of Piltover and dark alleys of Zuan to eventually become the legendary champions League of Legends fans know and love. Riot also announced the League of Legends Esports Manager, a game for all esports fans to prove they have what it takes to manage a professional esports team, set for release in 2020. And last but certainly not least, Shanghai Tram was announced as the location for the 2020 World Championships. It has been an incredible 10 years watching League of Legends grow from a small game into the genre-defining behemoth that has pushed esports and competitive gaming to new heights no one thought possible. Here is to the next 10 years. Fans across the world cannot wait to see where it all goes next. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Arena Esports.